Alright. Doing an audio check. Just making sure we're all good. Check, check, audio check, check, check. Check, check. Check, check, audio check, check, check. Cool. Alright. Let's go to those options. Display those subtitles. Overlay text. Don't know what that means, but okay. Anyway. We'll figure it out. Crouch styles toggle, sticky targeting. Let's turn up that look sensitivity. Graphics. Sure. I can increase my field of view, but we're good with that. Okay. Modifiers and commentary. For those who don't like the dark, there will be no in-game Mac. Every door starts unlocked. Huh. Alright, we'll do that some other time. But for right now, let's just play the game. I've never played this game before. Have no idea what it's about. But it's free, so we're going to play it. At least for Xbox Live right now. During this 15-day window. No, 30-day window. But I'm more excited about the one that comes out at the tail end of this month, which I believe is Alien. So we'll be doing that too. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, there's some things I know about Alien just from seeing the playthroughs from a few years ago. God, it's been a while, but it was good. So I'm excited to play it. But yeah, apparently the alien knows exactly where you are at all times.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Going back from Europe. I also found very feminine. Which I'm okay with that. Gone Home. June 7th, 1995. 1:15 a.m. Or did I say 55? 1995. I hope I didn't say 55. That would make me super stupid. Oh wow, we are like right in the front door, like on the porch. And I walk super slow. A duck! $5.99? That's crazy. Thank you, duck. It's been lovely. So the walk is superbly slow. Let's see here. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please, please don't get digging around to try and find out where I am. I don't want anyone, Mom and Dad, to know. We will see each other someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Oh, damn. Can I move the mat? Was the duck important? Is there something in this cup? Nope. Do I have to break into the house? All right, our first puzzle. Grab the soda can. That is a lovely soda can. Ugh! Fizz right. Ginger ale. Door's completely locked. No lights are on. Except for over here. Ah! There we go. House key added to backpack. Check the contents of your backpack. Ooh, I got my passport. So my name is Caitlin Greenbrier. Born December 12th, 1973. Female, USA. Tells me literally nothing else. That's some lightning outside. My boarding pass. Transfer to Cincinnati. My destination is Portland. So we're in Oregon? Spare key. That was hidden under the old Christmas duck. Apparently the Christmas duck was a thing. Who knew? Flicker, flicker. So looks like some people were packing up. Let's go ahead and open this. Read the invoice. Wellspring Movers. Boxes. Yep, looks like they were trying to move. $2,000 for moving? To Boone County, Oregon. Well, I have an address to go to.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Okay, let's read this note. Directions to work from new house. Go left on Crabtree. Okay, so either we're moved into this new house, or we moved out of the old house. I'm not sure which. Exit 47 north, right into 202 east, entrance to the right, Wage Road. Travel time, 1 hour and 10 minutes? Wow, holy shit, that's a long time to fucking drive. And yet, I know people that do it. That's annoying as fuck, though. Thank you. Let's turn on that lamp. So I think this was ported from a PC game, which is fairly common for the Xbox to do nowadays. Pick up one of my trophies. Regional Track and Fields Finals. 1990 Girls 100 Meter Relay, first place. Caitlin Greenbrier. Yep, that's me. Made in Mexico. Long jump event. First place. Okay, so we have a track and field star. At least for the one school. It's locked. Dear blank. I think it's Dan or Jan. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable fantasizing about our dream homes, I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers, I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. Okay. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Rumi. Carol. Alright, but seriously, where the fuck is everybody? It's the family! Wait a minute, let's see. Sam, Katie, Mom, Dad. Mom is Jan. Terry. And I'm assuming this is Sam. Assuming. I could be completely wrong. Wow.
Sam.
messages. Oh,
Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Are you there?
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him in the first place is because he had a Nintendo when we were little. That is about as good a reason as any. Like, fuck, man. That was the reason I hang out with most people. You have a Nintendo? Fucking let's do it! Sam in the magazine. Author magazine, sorry. 50 contents with $21,000 grand prizes, critiques and art feedback, get published The Secret. There's some band-aids. The quick fix. Sorry, bandages. How dare I do product placement? Hashtag not sponsored. Vax, powder cleanser. Throw that shit on the floor. I'm going to make a mess. Nobody's here. I'm going to throw their shit everywhere. How dare you make me do this? Look at that lotion, hand soap. Yeah, all right. Sparkle, hand soap, green apple. Garbage. Oh, damn, look at that baby. Anyway, I'm going to have to start creating my own dialogue here, which is fine. I get it. All right, I'm going to leave that faucet on and throw in the soap. There we go. We're good. That's going to piss somebody off. Ha-ha, Mom and Dad. How dare you? All right, anyway. Oh. Hello, closet. Goodfellow High School. Senior conservationist. Seems about right. All right. Grab the board game. Over the Alps, a novel traveling game. Yep, this is definitely old board game style. No nothing on the back, no nothing. Door's locked. All right, we've seen the bathroom, seen the closet. Hello. Read itinerary. Katie's departure. July 6th, 1994. To Amsterdam. Okay. Interesting. Wait a minute. I can grab the pencil. Grab the... Wait. Give me that fucking... Give me that marker. There we go. Look at this. It's a galaxy. I love it. All right. Where's that pencil? Pencil. All right, pencil. It's you and me. On an adventure. Damn. Whoa. Yeah, there's nothing spooky about this room. That was the foyer. And there's plenty of rooms over here. Hey, it's one of the postcards I sent. From Paris. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done so many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. And wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. I love you all, Katie. One Arbor Hill. Weird. Why is that weird? Weird. Just because there's only one address on this road? Is that the weird part? Look at this photograph. Oh. I hear voices, but that's probably a TV. DeSoto. I don't know anybody by that name, so who's DeSoto? Grab a pack of cards. Let's play 52 pickup. Boop. Making a whole hell of a lot of noise. Oscar Doc Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that he would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age, returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. The service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terrence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Okay. Oh, another closet. What's this? Welcome, new student. We hope you're excited about your first day at Goodfellow High as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. 1 sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. 1 lined notebook per period, or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black ink with 6 pencils. 1 box of colored pencils. In high school? I don't remember using colored pencils at all in high school, but that's just me. A standard combination lock of your assigned locker. Or for your assigned locker. A nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for lunch provided by the school cafeteria, which is always garbage and not... So let me tell you about, if you're unfamiliar, let me tell you about the American school lunch system. They go by a standard amount that it's like, oh yeah, this is the standard amount for all students across the U.S. The problem with that is that not every student is based on a standard health nutritional system. That shit does not work. I am 6'4", and when I was in high school, I was at least 6'2", 6'3" all throughout it. And I'm telling you, if you're feeding me for somebody that's 5'10", has done nothing with their life, and is skinny as a hell, and you're doing it for me, 6'4", a little bit of muscle build, that doesn't work because I fucking need to eat that shit. Especially if you're like somebody smaller, you're going to have smaller portions, that sort of thing. And they don't exactly give you options in American lunch school systems. Like, it's just like, here's what we're serving today. And you may or may not eat that day, depending on if you like it or not. And I know everybody's like, oh, well, don't be a picky eater, blah, 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 blah. Just buy a second serving. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, but that's just pure bullshit. So I always brought my own shit. Didn't have to worry about it, or I just didn't eat lunch. The second thing is, never remove a fucking soda machine from a school, because I fucking live off the caffeine. Like in high school, you didn't want me to fall asleep in afternoon classes, you better give me the fucking caffeine fix. That's all there is to it. Because that fruit juice shit ain't doing it. Anyway, so, please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready at first bell to ring at 8 a.m. And I had early classes too. Like I had early bird classes when I was first starting in high school. So I would actually have to be there before classes started, do that early course, and then the full day because I was in ROTC program. So, fuck. See you soon, and again, welcome, Beth. You never want a principal or any other official in your school being Beth.
You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house.
You're right.
So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl.
The who?
Right.
Oh. Maybe this is a scary game. I am hearing shit in my left ear, too. It's very subtle. Damn, what is with this room? Turn that shit on. Grab a highlighter. It's a brightness highlighter. You know, everybody knows that brand, right? The Brightness Highlighter Company. So, yeah, if you're wanting to learn about me as a person, watch this one. Holy shit, you're going to learn a lot. Can I not open the binder? No, it's just there. All right, that's cool. And I am going to leave drawers and shit open just because I want to know where I've been and... Please break. Damn. Pioneer CLDD703 combination Laserdisc compact disc player. Remote with backlight. Double-sided play headphone out. Uh-huh. So they're looking for a laser disc player. That takes you back. All right. They say that the jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not the question of specialization, but the sureness of purpose and dedication to the craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular... So what is this? Like, were you trying to sell something? What if JFK wasn't JFK? So this seems like either one of the parents' study where they're trying to sell something or something along those lines, but I'm not sure. Look at this old style fan. I love it. Oh. All right, electrical inspection form. Terrence Greenbrier. All right, let's see what this say. Does the electrical system meet local codes? Yes. Are there any deficiencies which need to be correcting? Unclear. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added to the structure over the last 100 years. The system is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards or door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Shit. Alright, so what that means is I'll be walking through a room and lights will go out, but at least I'll have a reason to know why that does that. It's basically just because I hit a bad floor panel. Yep, Dad's office. Alright, Dad's office, where do you go? I love these old style switches too, they're great. So this will probably be one of those said rooms. I'll step on something weird. Oh, Dad's an author. The Accidental Pariah. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt. The lines of communication are down. The hell kind of... Gosh, Dad. Ah, I found his porn. Isn't that the worst? Yeah, it's like this huge fucking book. Nice. Fresh. I was a teenage drag queen. Blah, 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 blah. You know, just all that bullshit. So we've definitely got an ambiance going on here. Grab the coaster. Nothing on the coaster. There's got to be a reason I can pick shit up, though, other than just looking at it, but I can't really tell. They put that... There's a dent in this table that you can see just when the light reflects off of it. They put that in there. There's not a lot of, like, attention to detail work in a lot of other games, so that's nice. The accidental... Oh, titles. Messiah? Pariah? Villain? The occasional, sometime, unreliable. The hero on the mountain, come down from the mountain. The accidental prophet. Accidental prophet. Wait, did I cause that pin to fall? So anyway, he was coming up for titles. That's fine. Grab the book. Stranger Under My Roof. #1 best-selling advice book from parents. Elisa Medina. The teen years are fraught with challenge and shapes of all kinds. Mental, emotional, spiritual, but these changes don't just affect your teen. Your teen's turbulent years are a challenge for parents as well. Practical guides. Yeah. Let me tell you. Not gonna lie. If you read these teenage guides, I'm sorry, they don't do what you think they do. 0451. Have I run into a safe yet? Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you have been submitting in the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from the editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not the ruminations of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on this say-so. On his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kirkwood, reviews editor, Home Theater Aficionado magazine. So he writes for a magazine now. But remember this number, 0451. And I assume there's going to be a safe that requires a number. I've yet to find it yet. 0451. 04. Ah, here it is. Nope. Mr. Mason, please find and close your original document and type copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Jeffrey Wise, Kublik & Wise, Attorneys at Law. Will and Testament. I, Oscar Mason, processing full competence and mind of memory after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document will last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I'm sorry, what? I declare I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors living or dead. I hereby bequeath every volume of value for which I die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding across the located Arbor Hill, as well as all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew. Okay, so this is before. In the event that Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, then in event, I bequest of him to fall, and same as bequeath to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will 13th of August, 1973, signed Oscar Mason. Okay, so this is the actual will, so I can see the official copy. Okay, so we inherited this house from Dad's dead uncle. So we didn't actually buy this house, we just live in it. But Mason is the guy who lived there before. Severe weather warning, Western region. Examine book.
This is a severe weather.
Thought this might help, Dad.
Northwest
Making
Weather
friends.
Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following
Huh.
counties.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Hell yeah. Street Fighter. God damn it. Now I want to play Street Fighter.
Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County,
Grab a candle.
Tecumseh
Throw it.
County, and Wistar
Grab another candle. Throw it over there.
are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and
So, severe storm.
flood conditions.
Here's a
are expected
fireplace.
at lower elevations.
I'm going to read everything over here first. Hi, Terry. And please find the CD unit with remote and cables. We have half-page review for October issue, so it gives you about 2 weeks to get the copy for edit. Standard stuff. It's a combi player, so be sure to check its CD playback and a few discs, as well as a laser disc. They want us to definitely hit the signal-to-noise ratio
West Weather Service reports
for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit.
following counties:
Okay.
Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tecumseh
And looks like somebody made a fort.
County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors.
Hauntings and
Secure all
poltergeists.
windows indoors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
So, my thought here is either I'm not the sister, even though I have stuff at the front door, and I'm coming back to this house,
This is a severe
and my sister's actually dead.
The Northwest Weather Service reports high
These
winds
are three.
and torrential rain
Pulp
conditions
Fiction.
affecting
Oh, references. All right, anyway.
Boone County, and
Look everywhere.
Astoria County.
The X-Files, of course.
Stay indoors
Who wouldn't?
and secure all windows.
That was the time.
Flood conditions are
That actually
expected
was
at
the
lower
time.
elevations.
God, that's strange. Why are there tissues everywhere? Let's go ahead and role model. Dun, 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 yeah. Another letter. And the only reason I'm listening all the way through is just in case I'm missing something. All right, that's enough of that. Thanks, though. Anyway, so didn't find anything there. Let's read this letter. Terry, hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in their latest letter how much of a pain it's been trying to make it or find a publisher for your latest work of the literature. And writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds. And then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested in some samples to my editor, tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. David Werning, reviews editor, Hi-Fi Aficionado magazine, 88 Downing Street, Suite 4. Do it, Mike. It's a book Dad wrote. The Accidental Savior. So it looks like he writes, or he did write, what seems to be like thriller novels, like, oh, well, these are works of fiction, all that sort of stuff about what would have happened if Kennedy actually lived or somebody came to the future and saved him. But yeah, this used to be like a Blade Runner. This used to be a thing you would do back in the days. You'd have a VCR. You'd record things you had on TV. You'd put them in a VHS collection. And my house especially had more than a few like just VHSs of different shows and shit. And that was fine, because that was what you did back in the day. And it was nice. You just watch the VHS. Look, there's Ghostbusters and Labyrinth on this one. Oh, that's sweet. But yeah, no, I literally, we had VHSs, like official and non-official, just mixed in. Ooh, another closet. Role motto. Read a story. To who? The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. Story The Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever. Or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship, she yelled. I thought we lost them at Horse Island, the first mate said. Looks like you thought too soon. The black ship came along the side. Captain Black himself came out of the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, Yar, never find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar. Captain Allegra looked back. Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile? Good word. Good word for a second grader. The first mate yelled out, We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar. The captain kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. Now west, she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Good book. It's a good book. I like it. I want to see chapter 2. All right, anyway. So we're still continuing along. We've been through the TV room. We haven't been upstairs yet, but we'll get back to there. Ooh, crumpled paper. Read the crumpled note. Hey, are you there now, girl Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you are new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? Yes, no. No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Nice. Nice, idiot. So something about our uncle is a little off. We're not sure yet. Save 25 cents. Tortilla chips! Look at all these. Like, these are just a whole list of coupons. That's awesome. Examine pamphlet. U.S. National Forestry Manual. Department of Agriculture. So, mom's like a ranger or a conservationist or something along those lines. Dad's an author. Sister goes to high school, and these rooms are fucking dark. Grab the textbook. World history. Open folder. Read assignments. Samantha Greenbrier, 9994. Reproductive system worksheet number 6. Menstrual cycle. It travels through the fallopian tube. Ovaries release the ovum. 2 weeks later, since the lining of the uterus is no need for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It is incredible how the human female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. If the egg does not meet a sperm, it dissolves. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Another ovum starts to develop, the one of the ovaries, and process begins again. An ovum starts to develop. B. I am produced in the testicles. I go from the vas deferens to the urethra. The life of a sperm cell. I go through the cervix and the uterus. Wait, what? I go through the cervix and the uterus into... Okay. In search of an egg cell. I develop 2-3 months in the epididymis. Epididymis? I'm sorry. This is one of those things where I should have learned this, and I didn't, because as a male, I don't have to know about the female system other than, like, where it's located. Just saying. And my sex ed course was mostly, all right, do you know where your testicles are? Do you know? Yeah, you know, you basically already have that down. And I can see how that'd be a little problematic on the female end, because it's like, all right, you got tubes, you got blood, you got, you know, the whole 9 yards, linings, ovums. What a pain. So I'm just going to stop right there. Not even going to, like, say that I should know this, but I'm learning. Here we go. I'm learning right now. When the penis becomes erect, I leave the epididymis. I think it's the epididymis. And travel up the body through the vas deferens. As I pass the prostate gland, the seminal vesicles, vesicles, and the Cowper's gland. Fluids are added so that I can live longer and swim more easily. Without me, an egg cell couldn't begin the amazing process of reproduction. The urethra carries me, along about 200 million other sperm, out of the penis and in the process called ejaculation. If I can find the ovum before the other sperm do, I will be the winner. Part of the fertilized egg. Okay. So, again, that part I know. It's like, all right, sperm, inside, find the egg, all that fun stuff. If you've been on this channel long enough, you know that I do have a son. So, yes, that process is familiar to me. That's not new. Oh, and then there's the written portion. Why do you have a see me there? There's nothing wrong with that. A novella for health class. It is for health class. Like, I could see if this was like, I wrote something for English or something like that. See me. What was wrong with that? Interesting choice.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true.
Irish whiskey.
To keep from feeling blue.
Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah, despite how low the sales of Accidental Savior. We went ahead with the publication of the second books in hope of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first. So our stewardship of the series must end here. It was a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Donald Fripps. So,
I left my trunk in town.
yeah, his book didn't do so well.
I hear you.
Vodka, doing the hard stuff.
Your kisses keep on haunting me. Their memory won't let me be.
Yeah.
I got a need for you.
I wish you had a weed for me.
Oh, tell me why must I think about you?
Okay. Another closet. Good. I like closets. Look at all these clothes. Samantha, please give this to your mother. What? Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting game tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house. Visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Again, as valid a reason as any. Please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. More markers. What's with all these drawers with just fucking random shit in it? Read the note. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet at the parking lot after the 6th. 6th period. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. Ha! Street Fighter. The jokes.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Alright, let's see this crumpled note. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. What? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Alright. So, here's the part where I've seen everything in the bottom floor of the house. I have 2 locked doors. Now I have to go up. You'd think I'd be thrilled. I'm not. And given the number of item slots, yeah. Again, still nobody here. Nobody's come in. No one says hello. Nobody said anything. And actually, I'm getting antsy. You know what? I'm calling a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm wearing these pajamas, and I'm starting to figure out that they just suck, and they need to die. Because they're, unfortunately, they're homemade pajamas, which means they were sewn together, but they lack certain things that make them good pajamas, aka a waistband, pockets, anything that's useful. So, yeah, that's fun. Scheduled burn for controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern regions of Boone County over the better part of next week. Part of the Forestry Service run controlled burn of the overgrown sections of Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved. Janice Greenbrier. So will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. My thought here is that mom died, like either in that forest burning or something along those lines. So October 1st, 1994, something like that. Nobody bothered to tell me, assuming I am the older daughter. Actually, is my shit still out here? That's a good question. Let's see if it's still here. Caitlin. Yes. Me, Caitlin. And it looks like my stuff. But so, no one bothered to tell Caitlin. Dad either got drunk or hungover or killed himself. And our high school sister is probably still around here somewhere or ran into somebody she shouldn't have. Notice a temporary personnel file, or transfer. Bruce Pendleton, House of Personnel. Aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger of expertise in the procedures being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest effective September 2nd, 1994. Overseeing the officer of Flintlock Forestry Station Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. During the transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of overseeing officer, Bruce Pendleton. I feel like I should be paying attention to some of these things, but oh well. Couples bowling, cooking class, take apron, ballroom dancing. So why are some of these crossed out? They didn't go. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. The big meal. Bratmobile for Sam. Love thing, cherry bomb throwaway. Fuck your fans, Polaroid baby, panic, bitch theme. Yeah. Alright.
It's weird hanging out with girls.
Is it?
Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know.
I agree.
Being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Nice. Daniel called. He wants his Nintendo game back. Stop leaving every damn light on in the house as bad as your sister. Did it get dimmer? I'm just batshit crazy, right? But yeah, no, I've been leaving every light on the house on, but that's for a different reason. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city of my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter, Samantha. So, I get that feeling. I do. Like, especially when you're around human beings that you don't necessarily want to be around, and they're like, oh yeah, do this thing, do this thing, do this thing, do this thing. It's a little agitating. It's like you don't need orders barked at you. What you want is respect. And again, as long as you're doing what you need to do and you're not hurting anybody else, that's fine. Like, did you go to school today? Like, did I go to work today? You know, that sort of thing. You're fine. Who cares? So this is probably the said cassette.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck.
That's actually good.
I don't wanna sit around and talk
The singing uses work, but
We're just good all day. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna stick around. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have any anymore.
then her, huh?
I don't want you to tell me what's so cool. I don't wanna go back to junior high school. I don't want anybody to tell me how thin I am. I don't wanna cry through a fucking penny creek. Whoa, whoa. Okay, this is the Blue Collar part, and it's a new wave, you know. I just wanna be one of the boys. I just wanna be your little best toy. Let's hang out and be cool, alright. Let's go watch the girl fight tonight. Whoa, whoa. I don't have to try to find where you're at. I make shots to all your crowd. I can take a pie and lift you up and down. I can throw your heart right out of this town. Whoa, whoa. See, I don't know you always telling me what's so cool about what I'm wearing.
All right, anyway, enough of that. So again, I'm listening just to see, is there anything on the tape that like fucking sticks out? But if it takes more than like a certain set amount of time, I'm just like, fuck it. The Brother 150. This one, me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done. There's a fork on the floor. Hiya! All right. Groove. AIDS in Africa, Soul Asylum. Yep. Okay, cool. Nothing under the pillow, huh? I want to believe. Aliens! Ah, shit. I don't know what the combination is. Not yet, anyway. Hello! Oh, that's Super Spitfire. Damn it. Wait. Oh, Journey of the Crystal. Wait, what's this? Oh, Adventurous the Cat. Damn. Chun-Li moves. Fireball. Hold back, forward punch. Lightning kick. Kick. Helicopter kick. Okay, first off, it's spinning bird kick. And never mind. It's fine. While jumping, medium kick. Yeah, medium kicks works better. High kick, yeah, not so much. So, writing down the move list. That used to be a thing that you would do in the Street Fighter days because there wasn't the internet back then, or at least there wasn't a good internet back then. Throw that on the floor. But it looks like the SNES is gone, as well as the VCR and other things. And I haven't seen Street Fighter yet. Got your number. Who's got a crush on you? Why is this here? What a garbage game. King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain... Oh, here we go. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt. Sturdy jerkin. I'm not sure what a jerkin is, but okay. Descended a single shining thread to her lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and her first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line into the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers. and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted maws and the inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance from further into the labyrinth. A moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth out otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room laid below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced upon the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker. And you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." First mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, giving a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his, "Wait! No! No!" The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out and to do anything to stop the first mate from running head first into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and then ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From the dank passage, much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Huh. An old binder? Cool. Actually, what is this? A Bible? Alright, you can stay there. Anyway, grab the collar. Oh, did we have a pet? Mitten! 1888 Dry Creek Road. Mitten. Samantha is for special. A is for adorable. M is for merry. A is for affectionate. N is for nice. T is for thoughtfulness. H is for honest. And A is for admirable. You can't have A be for 3 different things. It's either for one or none. That's how this works. Samantha Greenbrier, Year 11. Teacher Fletcher, Period 5. Shop 1. Metalworking and engraving. C-. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait. Reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges should show more pride in work. Fuck off. Like, really. Listen, high schoolers. I've been there. I went to a high school, a public education facility. It was not private. Those motherfuckers, half the time, don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm just going to tell you that now. So, you know, just get through it. College is much, much better if you decide to go. If you don't decide to go, that's also fine. But it's just one of those things you have to get through. Like anything else. It's like a really, really long doctor's appointment that really doesn't matter. Hey, Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school in the Coliseum? Came out last weekend, and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good, or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't the movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. Is 7:15 okay? Don't barf. All right, see you then. Barf burger. There's awful lot of backpacks. You only need one backpack. I'm just going to tell you that too. So I found another bathroom, which I'm good with. Grab the nail polish. Nailed it! Nailed it! Feeling blue. All right, anyway. Grab some Band-Aids. There's a lot of Band-Aids in this house. Who needs that many Band-Aids? I don't even know where my Band-Aids are in this house. Cinnamon. Oh, God, gross. I hate cinnamon. I do have cinnamon fucking toothpaste, but I hate that shit. Like, it wasn't my choice. It was just, you know, around, and I was like, alright, I might as well just fucking brush my teeth. It's not like it's in my mouth that long anyway. I do clean my teeth thoroughly, but, like, fuck cinnamon. Now, if we're talking cinnamon rolls, that's a different story. But if we're talking cinnamon toothpaste, fuck that shit over. Oh, good. I got the tampons. Obviously, a girl's bathroom. Oh. Okay, red hair dye. Whoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! For something. Semi-permanent hair color. Okay, fine. Cool. Wild color. Thank God.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Interesting. Dealing with roots. Okay. Open the door. Hello, how are you? Open the drawer. Oh, look at these sweet jeans! Oh yeah, I want some jeans. They probably don't fit me, but that's fine. What is that? Oh, it's a condom. Nice! Alright, let's leave that in there. Always use protection. Well, unless you're going for having children. I mean, there's that. You know, have fun with that. You know, you do whatever. Oh, this is Mom and Dad's bedroom. All right, that's cool. Who knew? Well, I know now. Grab the book. Hey, look, another Bible. All right, we need to throw that away. There we go. All right. All right. So we were in London, dear Mom and Dad, and Sam. Wait a minute. I come in the channel. What? I'm not sure that's what that says, but I'm going to go with it. This is my second passage through the channel. I'm on my way back from London. This time I'm going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit. I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come here as a family, sometimes I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Alright, so they obviously got that one. Examine the business card. What the hell was that? Unknown Dimension Literature. Publisher. Communication must become total and conscious before we can stop it. Alright, anything else of note? There is a lot of telephone directories in this house. I'm just going to say that right now. Holy shit. Did they just move into this house? Because, like, there's a whole bunch of fucking moving boxes everywhere. And all the VCRs are gone. Mitten! Mitten the kitten! Our cat. Caitlin, age 5. Oh, hello. Do I actually get... No. They say nothing about underwear. Is that lightning necessary? Grab the book. Leaves of the Grass, Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman's collection of poems was first released in this form in 1892, but not before it was banned on the grounds of obscenity. He died only 2 months after its release, on March 26, 1892. Seeing, hearing, feeling are miracles, and each part and tag of me is a miracle. Walt Whitman. And this is a bookmark. From Timberline Booksellers, your local source of literature since 1933. Nice. Perfect. Excellent. Why can I not open these goddamn books? Oh well. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have our down periods. It's become a little bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house, kids grow up and they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. As for how Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick? Oh my god, his name is Ranger Rick. That's great. You have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of the slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Love, Carol. Oh my god. Like, is this the thing? Mom went out on an adventure with fucking New Boy and left Dad. Dad got distracted, either committed suicide or something along those lines. Wait a minute. What is this? It's a checkbook. Alright, that's fine. Look at this photograph. Wait a minute. Assuming that baby is like 1 or 2 years old, that would make her like 4 or 5. That seems a little strange for that picture. Why? What is the point? Oh, damn, we're running out of rooms too. Okay, we may be done with this game sooner than I thought. Watercolor technique for florals and still lifes. Are you a watercolorist looking to improve your skills? So was Bradford Gregory. Once. Since he began painting with watercolors at the age of 40, he has gone on to win countless awards in national and international exhibition. Now, with watercolor techniques for florals and still lifes, he shares his years of watercolor experience with you. This book doesn't contain lists of rules, but principles and concepts that will lead you down the path to fulfilling your personal potential as an artist. Ooh, look, a ghost game. Escape from Ghost Mansion. Ooh. A few shades you may encounter. The brothers, the cowboy, the widow, as you escape from Ghost Mansion. Ooh. All right. Oh, look, a ghost game. See, the problem is I'm worried about part B of this because right now nothing's been happening. And if this is like the long fucking scare, I'm okay with that, but my God, I don't know if I'm going to be ready for it. Quick fix. The bandages. The shaving cream. The Blackfriars for men. Into the sink. Into the sink. Into the sink. Haha, now you're contaminated. Into this. Isn't hers. Oh, these doors don't open? Every other door is opened except for these. Why is this house like this? Ugh. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse. Personally, spiritually, sexually. From a reverend. Of course, the reverend knows all about this. Alright, I turned all the faucets on. So if I know if I come back and any of them are off, something is amiss. I don't know what that noise is. Not a fan. Let me just figure out where I've been. Okay, so that's the sister's room. Okay, I have not been down to this end of the hallway. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Okay. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home in such short notice that you weren't around to do it. So you can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. I don't like this. I might literally have to turn down the volume on my headset because I don't like this. Ah, shit. All right, here we go. Yep, here it is. Here's the moment. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? No, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994. A faint voice came from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello, did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. Poured milk from a carton in the fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read the spirits can sour milk. Milk is just bought yesterday. Moo! Also ghost milk. Ooh. Oh, wait. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly began to feel cold. We built a protective pillow fort. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises. Recording any signs of otherworldly presence, Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm and probably a leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Fuck. Hey Sam, you were asking what my JRTC remembrance meant. Here's a handy guide. Orienteering. This means the Army thinks you are able to I can find my way around. Army was branded me with a certified killing machine. Adventure. Yeah, it's basically JRTC. It's funny. I was just talking about this. I'm a born adventurous, and no borders can hold me. The Army recognizes this. So if you didn't think it was cool before, now you do. Lonnie. Okay, so Lonnie was the girl in the picture with the pinkish hair. Fuck. Okay. All right. I've got my headset turned down, so the only sound I'm getting is coming from my TV. I'm not looking forward to going up in the attic at all. Especially if I'm going to be seeing things. Fuck. Aha. Exemplary, exemplary, exemplary. Halloween show, see you there.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
So they're designing Halloween costumes, it looks like. What the? Wait a minute. How? I don't even know. Don't even know. Skills for a healthful life. Boring. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's old creepy stuff in it. Fuck. Alright, so I have to go back to the room, go into the closet, and find the library. Yes, I know where it is on the fucking map. Thanks. Great. Creepy shit room. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. And it's locked. Fuck! Too many locked doors. Here's the master bedroom. Wonderful. How thematically appropriate. Ghost Hunters Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation. Log. Hidden compartments found. Library. Upstairs. Foyer. Evidence of supernatural discovered. 0. Great. So I ended up back in the library, which I didn't want to know. Uh-huh.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Right 3 times, stop, full turn, passing first, second number, stop at third. Oh, okay, so I have half of a number. Private, do not read. The Green Glacier Part 2, Samantha Greenberg. Heaven, the edge of the world. The Iron scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high on the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed. Such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind. Moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery, Allegra landed in the clearing, shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand. But it was too late. That's misspelled, but it's fine. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water and splashed down. All was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then from the vat something began to emerge, a head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat, soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the waters poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, the hands, and body of a woman. Still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate. She spoke in a soft and clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Okay. Great. So there's one across from Sam's room. There's the room. Here's the hallway. The Ouija board. Completed combination. Alright. Read the note. Hello? Hello. Who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come by? Alright. So, the combination is 051. Turn right 3 times, stop at the first number. Turn left. Gentlemen. Oh, wow. Yeah, so her sister was, well, she stole clothing, so that's one thing. Oh, fuck.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... Find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Yeah. That's... Fuck. If this doesn't put you on edge, I don't know what does. On edge. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. A fancy man, quite. Oh, this is a new one. Dear Mrs. DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you for your for being such a generous host of the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again. Same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madame Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. How polite, how formal, how quaint. Alright, moving along. We are now in a basement with a lot of bullshit. Not a big fan. Examine the drawing. Oh, little hearts. Nice. Alright.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret.
Oh, fuck.
Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Kind, amazing, intelligent, talented, lighthearted, important. Nice. Caitlin Greenbrier. Okay. Below are 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper, write reproductive system worksheet number 6 at the top. Then choose one of the 2 stories, A or B, and rewrite it. Begin the title with your name, find the topic sentence to begin your paragraph, put the sentences in chronological order, make sure the last sentence is a good concluding statement. Fallopians do, releases ovum, 2 weeks later, lining the universe, pregnancy, dissolves. Developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Releases the ovum, travels the fallopian tube. If the egg does not meet the sperm, it dissolves about 2 weeks later. Lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy. Another ovum starts to develop one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. So it's the exact same sex ed assignment, except the sisters was different. And that she was being creative. She was being funny. Oh, that's just Twitch telling me that Twitch is being Twitch in a twitchy way. Fuck. The problem is I'm worried that this game is going to have a gear shift, even though I don't want it to. Just because, ooh, Psycho. And I'm worried about what I'm going to see if I go into that attic. That attic is definitely giving me some creepy vibes. Samantha Greenbrier, 1 Arbor. Congratulations. Please inform you the Mission of Creative Writing track of the Reed College Summer Program is in session.
I'm so stupid sometimes.
Great.
I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
I mean, it's as sound a reasoning as any. I mean, it sucks. I'm not going to lie, but yeah. One of Dad's books. Something is stuck to it. Thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. The author's first public manuscript is Momentous Occasion. Read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter and author's work as the externalization of what he thinks hold dear and which he fears. In respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personnel shown was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible demesters, science fictional, Deus Ex Machina. The great authors speak of life's milieu in clear and honest tones, the lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that the readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With your father's love and encouragement, Richard Greenbrier. So his father was a PhD in literature. So our grandfather. Salmon scrap. 2 halves, customizable with 10 letters, names. Okay. So sister fell in love with another girl, which is fine. This is mom's decision stuff. Certificate of naturalization. I can barely read any of that. Seattle, Washington. July 72. Ah, she was from Canada. Okay, No, that's fine. Jesus. I'm worried about turning a corner and then just like finding a body on the floor. Like at this point, we're getting to the end sort of game, Siri. And I'm just like, where in the hell even? Hey, Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. Here on the stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh, wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shot. Oh, shit.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Okay, so the other way seems to go someplace weird. Guest room. Mr. Mason's room? Front door, library, kitchen. Where the fuck even am I? First floor plan. Foyer, front porch, TV room, music room. Closet, porch. So this whole section I haven't been to yet. Why is that fucking pitch black over there? Terry. Who the hell is Terry? Just tell me it's locked. Oh, shit. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, alright, cool. Nope, we're going the other way first. Bye! Fucking damn it. Like, I hate these. Where am I now? That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation, but so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Cool stuff about being a psycho house girl. Cool thing number one. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. Costume skeletons and devils, cheerleaders from Smells Like Teen Spirit video, or one girl dressed like Jackie Kennedy. What the fuck? Where am I right now? Women Outlaws. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing this letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there's been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring out more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Way to handle that one. Good job, Principal. Fuck off.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Getting your stylization. Ladies, looking. I appreciate looking good. What I don't appreciate is the cost. And if I understand if you're looking for a man and you're using your own money, that's fine. But if you're not using your own money for that shit, I'm sorry, but don't do it. Just don't do it. Because I don't want to pay for that shit. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, if you're trying to look good for somebody else, well, fuck it. Because I don't care. I'm just saying that now, because, woof. I ain't paying for that shit. Anyway, offer promotion. Bruce Pendleton, head of security. Due to exemplary management of Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year, the service's need for experienced personnel directly regional operations, we'd like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout Northwestern Oregon. Your assistant ought to fill your purpose position on site at Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be at the Regional Management Building located in 128 Bullhorn Road, which you should be more convenient to your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. We look forward to your reply. Signed, Bruce Pendleton. Cool promotions. En español. Hey, Lonnie, I'm sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She hardly ever around since the forest is like an hour away, and then she is home and takes it out on you. Like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it, but I am sorry. It's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I am very lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? ? No! That alone was worth it. That picture alone was worth it. I will check out that basement room. I didn't forget about it. I really just want to avoid it. Kink. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Civic Auditorium. No cameras, no re-entry. Nice. What is with this house? There are like doors that are open and shit, and certain lights are on and other lights are off, and I'm just like, why the fuck? Another one of the postcards I sent. Dear Mom and Dad, Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling, the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we have come back together. Or we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people. So you should probably come, too. Next step, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. God, no butts in heaven. Weird. Okay, cool. Disciplinary referral. Samantha Greenbrier. Principal's office. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone call to students' parents. Out of school suspension for 4 days. Cool. Since you refused to hear this out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone. From what? Privileges. From using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand that what you're going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't happen again. Dad.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Well, that explains a lot. All right. Hopefully this is that sort of story and not the other kind of story where, shit happens. Congratulations, Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director. And I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with your favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast, but you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You're sure there's something there? You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You're sure they're not serious? Okay. Do we have to figure out when we'll see each other in person? Enough of the letters. I owe you a congratulatory margarita, boss lady, soon. Carol. Mom, you're fucking going out with Grumblestump. Anyway, don't give up on this, honey. Accidental Warrior, Terrence Greenbrier. It's a manuscript. But yeah, denying the wishes of your child or the desires of your child is not the way to go here. Ever. You are not always going to make the right decisions for them, even if you think you are. What the fuck is with these hallways? Alright, so this is where I came in. Is this locked? No, but it is a closet. This skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. Love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. So the skull that was put on the shelf, which was interesting. This is the hallway. Why is there no light switch in this hallway? There we go. Huzzah! I win. Victory is mine. And a cassette player, which means there's going to be a cassette. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Richard Morris Paternak. Sunday, 4th of June, 1995, 4:30 in the afternoon, Sunset Lutheran Church. Alright. Sam's schedule working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 7. Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pretty standard. Used by June. What day is this? That milk's been in there for forever. Again, as a player, I really don't care about this house. But if I were literally the daughter doing this in the house, I probably wouldn't. Nothing in the drawers. Ooh, look at this banana. Actually, you know, that's not bad for a banana. Grab the cheese. Grab the ketchup. Grab the salad dressing. La 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 la. Shake a shake a shake a shake a shake a. Grab the veggies. Oh no, all the food has gone bad. I am a horrible person for doing that, but still. The timer reset. Open the dishwasher. Nope, come back here. Cup. Nope, nothing inside the cup. Nothing inside the cup. Nothing inside the cup. Plate. 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 Cutting board. Nope, nothing there. Good textures though. Pan. Pot. Nope, nothing there. Open these doors. Man, I'm a short person. And you know how I can tell? Because those drawers are taller than I am, which is not a common occurrence. Yeah, the kitchen's not even put together yet. So this must be just like a just moved in place. But still is really fucking weird that no one's here. Like, it's the most absurd thing. Nope. 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 The accidental savior. But who would believe him? Ah, here we go. Another pack of cards. Yep, don't need that. Good day. Ah, shit. Nope. Yeah. There's just shit all over this house. Hey, dear Mr. Greenbrier, let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Unknown dimension literature. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not. We aren't the feds, the men in black, or any sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a publicist or a specialist publishing house. We traffic in weird in the weird and ahead of its time. The lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type out their mass market churning visionary expression from the refuses to be taking on anything but its own terms. What did you even say there? We've had unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ, or zombie-like timeless works such as The Best Man's Message of the Snakeman, It's Inside Me by Jen Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venetian Flesh Traders. But since we've discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at the church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird, dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into the 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bonds and Harrison Ford might be their dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban America wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered and sage by day, reckless history revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do you want? What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work. Since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago, we want you to supply a new forward for the books, to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension at a limited run and marketed directly in our highly discerning customer base. We want to offer you a portion of the proceeds. Contact to follow, assuming you are interested and incoming along with this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the sweating palms of the unsuspecting American public. It is about time. Blast off, Kaz. Interesting. So Dad had a second revisal. It's a JRTC hat. Why is this here?
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world? My mind, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Okay, so that's the garage. I have to go into that creepy floor in the basement, don't I? Having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new transformation as you did service. Flintlock, very much look forward to coming with your new destiny forestry. Bruce Pendleton. Did my sister commit suicide in the fucking attic while the parents were out of town? Is that what happened? Am I coming home to that shit? Fuck. Fucking Christ. Like, the red light's on. There's something up there. I'm not thrilled, and damn it, motherfucker. She got lonely. Her girlfriend left her. Fucking A. I'm worried. I'm fucking scared. Because I hear nobody. Don't know the combination yet. And this switch doesn't work. Am I supposed to know what this combination is going to be? So I'm already in the basement. Servants' quarters. Now I'm confused because I'm lost. Who the hell is Terry? And why were they this fucking tall at age 12? Terry who? I'm just going to go with years. 60. Okay, 1963, apparently. Intuitive. Guess the combination to Octasafe before finding the code. Sure. Why not? Pfft, I guess that was an achievement. Oil of clove. So there's morphine. Hydrogen peroxide. So that's for cuts and wounds. I don't know what this is for. Relief of occasional constipation. Oh, so. Okay. Return to sender. Miss Mary Greenbauer. Ellis Avenue, Olympia, Washington. I write, well, it shall be my last appeal to unanswered one way or the other. I feel a prisoner or an island with no jailer, no human soul for my one mind examining itself, endlessly searching for relief. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only bare forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrificed to prove my commitment. However, I can imagine since mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more. By grace, even a wretch like me could be saved, but I do not expect it. If no response is received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence and one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always, Oscar. With a brother's love. Bileron. It seems like it's something for throwing up. So yes, I guess the combination. Miss Samantha Greenbrier. Yolanda DeSoto. Hector and Marie DeSoto. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it, and I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico. I think probably the nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together out here in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter I got to me the day before we started driving back north. We're racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time together in the dark room. Lonnie. I don't like all this paper scrap in the... It's like a drug. The first time I was in my room in the middle of the night, I woke up and Lonnie was kissing me. And the clock said 3:13. Her face was spectral and it's... I didn't get to read all of it! Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause because I definitely did not read that. On a set list, role model authority.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Okay, that's enough of that. Thanks. Ugh. So now the problem is, where do I go from here? And obviously I opened the safe before I was supposed to, but... I didn't find a key anywhere. But I am in a new section of the house, so the key should be over here. I guess I didn't finish that walk. Because it says there's another section of the house. Alright, let's keep walking down the hall then. Okay, yep, this is new section. So this side room I haven't been in yet. This side area. What is this?
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I have been a wonderful time in the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It's from a strange alien world. I'm headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I'm running low on money. And I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you again. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. Okay. What the? Okay, that was a weird door. I am fucking scared of what I'm going to find upstairs, and I don't like it. Throw this open. Because it's the only locked room I have yet to be in, and the red light's on, which means the fucking photo room is there, and I don't really want to see what's in there. I kind of want the end credits to happen when I walk through the door. More soap. God damn, this house has a lot of fucking sinks. The slits. I can't look inside because I'm too short. Sam, I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is the thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I never thought of it any other way. I wish things could have been different. Maybe someday when I'm settled at a base and you're done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed, things will be different and we can be together. Until then, L. So, no, I understand that. Again, they were in high school. It makes sense that they want to focus on their career. It just makes sense that that would be the thing. Accidental Human by Terrence Greenbrier. Another manuscript. Couples counseling retreat. Oh, great. And they are going on that retreat. So there's that. Booked, yeah. So they went to couples counseling. Obviously for infidelity and that sort of thing. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you've said the Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but its revived interest in my work has brought a new wave of inspiration, resulting in the manuscript which complete John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that is known Dimension readers expect. I hope it might be an exciting new direction for a new dimension to pursue, and at the end at least, I'm grateful to John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. Thanks, my regards, Terrence Greenbrier. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved the president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So what familiar rip in time opens in front of him? At his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No, the life you saved this time will be your own. Interesting. So, good cover page. I like where it's going. Sweet, a hose. Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete. Motherfucker. Where we'll do it. There is a secret door. Fuck. Alright.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Are you fucking kidding me? What's with this light flicker shit? Oh, come on. Now? Now we have fucking shadows and flickering and bullshit going on? Oh my god, this sucks. This fucking sucks. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Oh, it's even worse than I thought. Oh, man. Fucking. Oh. Oh, I'm so pissed. You fucking did it. You fucking did it. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh. Oh my god. And there's no one here. It is just me. It is just me fucking playing this game. This sucks. And I saw that. I saw that shit going on in the background, the lights flickering, all that bullshit.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep.
No!
In the attic, it almost feels like
No.
Lonnie could still be here.
Fuck!
She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up.
You motherfucker.
Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
No! No! Damn it! I'm all alone. This sucks. I'm in the middle of the dark, in my room, and I'm just watching this bullshit go on. This sucks. This sucks. Oh, no. I'm not prepared for this shit. Oh. Oh, motherfucker. Alright. Nope, we're gonna play this like I played Fear. We're just gonna fucking book it. We're just going straight ahead. Fuck everything else. Oh, damn it. Oh, motherfucker. No. I don't want to know. This sucks. This fucking sucks.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said,
Oh, please tell me.
Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
This sucks. Like, oh man. What am I gonna find here? This is some stupid bullshit. For photos, right? Yep. Sorry? Okay. Please just tell me you left. Please just tell me you went away.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be.
Okay,
I love
thank
you
God.
so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday.
Oh.
Love, Sam.
So parents went away on a fucking lovers retreat. Everything's okay. It worked out in the end. Fuck that tension though. Fuck that unnecessary tension. Like, I'm like, is there gonna be a corpse or something? Ugh. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Ooh. Ooh. Like, look, I'm good with the story, but fuck, man, that was getting creepy at the end. I was seeing shit in hallways, and I saw eyes and fucking lights blinking. Not thrilled. Not fucking thrilled. The singing needs work. Oh, that was weird. So, got an achievement. Gone home. Completed the game. So if I resume, what happens? Where does it put me? Do not read if you're not Katie. I love that.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself.
Okay. All right. Fuck, man. Fuck this game for giving me, like... Ugh. I was literally freaking out. All right. So, everybody, that was Gone Home. The full playthrough. We went home from Europe, and in a year's time, our sister went from crazy to insane to, oh no, I'm in love. And then all that unnecessary cultist bullshit in the middle. Like, that uncle part did not need to be there. Anyway, so was it a decent game? Yeah, but I nearly had a fucking heart attack going into that basement. Again, the fucking red lights are on. And what that usually means is, yeah, there's somebody up there. And I was like, I'm going to find a fucking corpse. Like, again, it's so much fucking easier. And she must have just fucking left in the day before I showed up, which really sucks because how would I know? Like, call the phone or something. Leave a message on the voicemail. Something. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Like, there's a lot better ways to go about that. Oh. I'm more pissed than I am happy about their situation. I am fucking pissed. Like, oh, I got this call from my girlfriend. I was going to live up in the attic. And it's like, okay, that's cool and all. But fuck. All right. Anyway, that was Gone Home. I'm glad it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I'm glad there wasn't a gear shift in the middle of the game because I was anticipating like flickering lights and all that bullshit. And I swear to God, I saw some bullshit at the other hall, and it's bad enough that the mansion was a mansion in the first place, and now it's got secret passages and a fucking hidden safe, and there's syringes and fucking medical supplies that would cause harm. Not to mention, it's a photo development area in the attic, so there's that fucking thing. It's just bad all around. But anyway, so good story. I'm okay with that. There's a lot of things to worry about, but especially in a game environment, when you're talking about extra phenomena of the house, you kind of expect that shit to show up. Like, oh no, there's a spooky fucking ghost. And it's like, yeah, let's avoid that. Like, so if you play the game Fear, you know that you're going to run into fucking phenomena and that sort of shit. And you're like, man, there's some build up here. When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? And all of a sudden just fucking comes out and comes at you, you know? It's like all of a sudden you're just playing a shooter. You get knocked the fuck out. And then all of a sudden, oh God, everything went weird really quick. But this one was a weird one. Anyway, this has Gone Home. It was free on Xbox Live. I can say I enjoyed it. It did get my heart racing, but I was fucking scared. I was scared I was going to find a body, and that's the most terrifying thing on earth for me. It's like, again, if you know you're going to find a body, that's different. It's like, all right, you know it's there. You know somebody's died. If you're the one to first walk in and see that shit, that is the most distressing thing, especially if you're on your own, because you're like, oh God, what is this shit going on? You're confused. You're flustered. Whew. But, yeah. So this was a game. Anyway, so this is a one-off, and that's fine. Again, following the plot lines of the sister talking, it's like, all right, she's hitting into depression. She's losing the love of her life. Blank, 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 blank. And you just follow these lines, and then you see the fucking chalk circle in the fucking closet. And you're like, oh shit, they're trying to summon demons in now. And, you know, Ouija board and all that sort of shit. And there's never been a Ouija board involved in a movie or a film or anything like that or a game, and it's not gone bad. So this is the first time that they fucking raised my tension levels to fucking maximum. And that red light for the attic is really off-putting. And I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to go in there. Whatever I find, I find. And I was not sure what I was going to find. The second she said that they were both there, though, I was fucking freaking out thinking there's going to be two fucking corpses up there. Because I'm like, all right, I've got the first note. Okay, maybe she ran off to get her lover. Oh, yeah, I know a place. Fuck, did you come back to the house? What the hell did you do? You know? Again, that red light was still on. It's like, there's no real signs to really point you there. And then, you know, I get to the locked section of the house, and I don't know how my sister was to assume that I was going to follow the trail all throughout the house. Get that key for the attic, and then somehow just know to go to the attic. Because she locked the door. If she just left it open, I wouldn't have these fucking frets. I just know. Like, I just walk into the fucking door, and then it'd be good. But the way the house in the video game is designed, you have to fucking walk through everything like it's a fucking trap. Which is like a trap of a madman. It's Resident Evil style. It's like, oh, you need the fucking club key, the diamond key, the heart key. Then you can go in the fucking door. No. She had to make this fucking whole exacerbated thing. Oh, go through the secret passage, get to the other side of the house, unlock doors. It's like, you've either lost your fucking mind, or you really didn't want to be found, or you locked yourself in. And I didn't want any of those things to happen. So thank God. Thank fucking God. And then some lights were on, some lights were off. Attic, the whole fucking 9 yards. Shit strewn about everywhere. Locker combinations. Ugh. So, I get it. This was to raise my tension level, to tell a deeper story, but I was fucking freaking out. I was like, I don't need to see that shit. I don't need to find that shit. If you're going to go to fucking die outside the house. That's basically how this works. But man, fuck. Fucking A. I'm more pissed. Like, I'm pissed that, you know, I got to the end and there was that release of tension. Like, all right, here's why I'm not home, sis. You could have left that note on the fucking front door and I would have understood. But no, what you did was, I hope you understand, sis, what I had to do. And it's like, what did you have to do, younger sister? It's like, don't fucking leave these arbitrary messages out. Just fucking tell me, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I ran off to go see my girlfriend. I'm sorry, I will not be home to see you. That's all you had to say. That's it. And it's like, I don't need to understand it. You just need to fucking leave me the note so I don't fucking search around the house and then fucking find your corpse. Jesus. Just fucking Christ. Now I'm pissed. Like, because I was expecting a scare and I didn't get that release. Like, oh my God, there actually was a body, or that I was right. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, here's that hidden room and here's the key to the attic. And it's like, how was I fucking supposed to know? How was I supposed to fucking know? That's fucking terrifying. I'd be pissed. If that sister ever came back into my life, I'd be like, you fucking bitch, I was scared to death. All right, I'm done. It's over. It was a happy ending, at least for the most part. I came home from Europe. That was all fun and good. I went on an adventure. This was an adventure. I hope you all enjoyed it. My fucking God. I'm pissed at the game designer. I really am. Because look at this title screen. Like, you fucking look at the trees, you look at the mansion in the image, you look at all that. There's a fucking storm and lightning and bullshit going on outside. And it's just like, all right, you're definitely putting me in an eerie situation right now. So what's the shit? So I may go through this game again with the director's commentary and that sort of thing. We'll see. I don't know if there's any hidden secrets I was not aware of, but we'll find out. But I don't know if I'll record it or not. I will probably do a Twitch thing anyway with it, but we'll see. I'm basically just going to book through it this next time. Like, I will fucking ignore everything I don't have to. Get the keys, you know, all that sort of shit. But that's it. Thank you for watching. This has been Reaper 102388. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you enjoyed me being pissed off about this, because my fucking God. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.